Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, we will be taking an adventure outside of the world of classic cocktails and into the exciting world of tiki drinks. So we're gonna make a zombie for Halloween. We're also gonna talk a little bit about tiki cocktails and tiki culture, and stay tuned to the very end because we're gonna have a little bit of fun with a really cool piece of equipment doing a simple twist on a classic zombie cocktail. Hi, I'm Chris from A Bar Above. I'm a 15-year veteran of the bar and somebody that loves making fun and interesting cocktails. So we're gonna make the zombie here in a second, but before we do, let's quickly talk about tiki culture and tiki cocktails. So many years ago, I actually interviewed Beach Bum Berry, who is the foremost expert in all things tiki. And what he said was that tiki really is a starting point for modern day mixology. And the way he framed it was, as people were exiting prohibition, they were looking for really delicious cocktails. And that's where tiki really started to take off. Now, when we take a look at tiki cocktail recipes, we see a lot of advanced techniques. So everything from split bases to split acids, we see that when you use those together, you create really profound flavors in your cocktails. The other thing that you see is a lot of DIY ingredients. So everything from syrups to infusions and everything in between. So this is a direct parallel to modern day mixology. So if you are looking to really have a lot of fun in your cocktails, take a look at some classic tiki recipes. It will definitely elevate your current cocktail game. So the other thing about tiki cocktails is they're fun. They're super fun. We usually have them around friends and family, and they're just visually exciting drinks to make and prepare. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make a zombie cocktail, and then we're gonna have some fun with it. To make the zombie cocktail, we're gonna go ahead and start by building everything in our cheater tin, the smaller of the two metal tins. So there are a lot of different types of rum in here. So we're just gonna go ahead and walk you through all of the ingredients in here. So first, we're gonna do a lighter style rum here. Then something a little bit heavier. This will add some of those molasses notes that we definitely want in this cocktail. Then, a little bit of overproof never hurt a tiki cocktail, so overproof rum in here. And just a splash of absinthe in there. As well as grenadine. Falernum. Some cinnamon syrup. So you can start to see the layers of flavor we're adding into this cocktail. Then we're gonna do a couple of dashes of Angostura. And we're gonna finish it off with some split acid, so lime and grapefruit juice. So now we're just gonna go ahead and add some ice and shake this really well. So now the cocktail's made, we're gonna go ahead and get some crushed ice for our final cocktail here. And this just gives me an excuse to use one of the favorite tools that we have, our Lewis bag and hammer. All right, so there we have it, our crushed ice in our Lewis bag. We're gonna go ahead and add that crushed ice right to our tiki glass, or tiki mug. We're just gonna go ahead and fine strain this guy. And we're just gonna go ahead and garnish it with some mint leaves. There we have it. A classic zombie cocktail. So now to have a little bit of fun with the zombie, we're gonna be using a contraption that I wish I was cool enough to know what it was. But we're gonna go ahead and use this to infuse a chamber with smoke for our tiki cocktail. So I already have my glass already chilled and ready to go. We're gonna go ahead and put the cover on this guy, and we're gonna go ahead and smoke this cocktail. So now let's go ahead and make the fun version of our zombie. We've went ahead and smoked our glass, as you can see here, which was quite the adventure. And now let's go ahead and make our standard zombie recipe. So we're just gonna use the same exact specs as the last time. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and shake this cocktail, and then we're gonna pour it onto our smoked glass. So now we just have to go ahead and garnish. We're just gonna do the same exact garnish as our previous one. Just a big bushel of mint. So there we have it, our smoked zombie. Now for my favorite part of the video, where we're gonna go ahead and taste these side by side. So let's go ahead and start off with the original zombie cocktail. Man, that is a delicious tiki drink. You get a ton of flavor in this one, and there is a lot of rum and alcohol in this particular cocktail, but the most deceptive thing is you can't really taste it that much. This is delicious. So now let's go ahead and try our smoked version of it. Same flavor profiles we're getting from the original. You just get that really cool layer of smoke in the drink as well. So this is definitely a fun effect to play with, especially for Halloween. So thanks to our friends over at Stundenglass for sending this setup to us. We definitely had a lot of fun with this particular cocktail. We're probably gonna have some more fun in the future as well. So there we have it. We have made the zombie. We've also talked briefly about tiki culture and tiki cocktail recipes in general. And thanks to our friends over at Stundenglass, we've had a lot of fun modifying the zombie to be a smoked zombie. So we know you have watched videos similar to this in the past. You know exactly what we're gonna ask you to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon, and you'll get notified anytime we release cocktail videos similar to this one. Until then, I hope you are enjoying your favorite version of the zombie. Cheers.